Hey everybody, SixthGearFreak here, and we are playing Xera Survival. Xera? Xera? Okay, I guess it could be either way. I'm going to call it Xera. That's what I'm going to call it. Now, as you guys can see, I played a little bit last night, and don't you just love it when you forget to hit that record button? I mean, that was just the best thing ever. And it was funny because I actually had a pretty decent game last night playing this. So what it is here, it is a loot and shoot game. So apparently, I guess what you got in the background is your little camp. It's kind of post-apocalyptic world going on here, but here's the thing: it's a PvPvE game, which means that you're player versus enemy game, and your enemies are robots. So we've got a little bit of like an iRobot thing going on. We had robots apparently in our world that were doing stuff for us, and the AI became self-aware, which spread it to another AI, to another robot, and so forth and so on. So while you're playing this game, you're running around and you're looting and shooting. You can come across players, and all of a sudden you'll be up against some robots. If the robots hear you, they will come after you. Excuse me. And while this is happening, you know, you can be shot by a player. You can have the robots chasing you and hurting you and hitting you. Apparently, even though that this is described as a PvP portion of the game, shooting the other players is not really looked upon. You know, it's like if you've ever played the Division, it's like going in the dark zone and going rogue, which I did last night a couple times, just for the fun of it. As you see, I got the 2 kills there. So this is a computer game. This weekend it was free on Steam as type of a game to get out there. This is still early access, so there is a little bit of stuff that is kind of raw and crude with the game, but otherwise, I mean, it is really good. So, you know, yes, I am normally a console player, but I do play on PC every now and then. So, me with mouse and the keypad is a little off, but you know, I'm doing what I can. So, I mean, as you can see, I survived for an hour and 17 minutes last time. So, but yes. So, I guess we'll go and get into it. Let's go ahead. We're going to hit play here. We're going to go into North America. And, okay, we are going to pick the first server since it's got the most people on it. And we're going to get into it. All right. So here's the cool thing. Last night I left. I was still in the settlement, and I still got all my stuff. So let's take a look here. Let's take a look at what we've got here. You know, I still don't know where all this stuff goes, what you're supposed to do with this. But yeah, hey, it's pretty cool. I've got all these empty bottles. I got to get rid of these empty bottles. These things are driving me crazy. Plus, they're taking up space. So we've got a couple different guns here. I've got an UMP. I've got an MP5. I've got a 45, Glock 17, and I've got my AR-15. Numerous different rounds. When you highlight over the item, as you can see here, it tells you what it can do. Just so you know, apparently I guess these things can only be attached to certain guns, because handguns or pistols right now definitely are not taking on those. I got a silver bar. Okay, it can be sold at the vendor. I don't even know where the vendor is. I have to go find it. Maybe if I sell that, I get some money. 'Cause I've got $125 right now. I guess we'll try that. One thing I do like is that while you're sitting here in your inventory area here, is the fact that you can see what's still going around outside there. So like while you're out in the game, it does allow you to see what's going on in the background. So that way, if somebody's trying to come up on you, you'll know. If a robot's trying to come up on you, you'll know. Let's see, we've got an axe so far. we've got an axe as our melee. We've got another Glock 17 as our secondary. I've got an AR as my primary. I've got my night vision goggles, light plate armor, a large backpack, and some gauze. Okay. That helicopter going down means that there is some goodies out there, which we probably want to go get to. One thing that we did discover yesterday playing is that the key bindings are pretty much just like all your standard games that you're going to play, which is really cool. I'm guessing that the vendor's over there. One thing that I don't like is the fact that, so the crouch, when you hit it, it doesn't stay down. You can't stay crouched. You have to hit the crouch button and then move that way, which is kind of annoying to me personally. And this is Grace. She's going to give you access to your global stash. Okay, so global inventory. We're going to take and put some of these drone chassis over here. I'll put one of these football
all soldiers
helmets.
Out there. A supply drop is incoming. We've transmitted the coordinates to your mapping device.
And drop one of those red dots in there. Let's put the silver bar in here because we don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose that. Okay. Full canteen is good for us. I don't need these batteries right now, so let's go ahead and drop that. Key things while you're out and about, you definitely want food and you want water. We don't need this alcohol. It's just taking up space. We don't need that cloth. Small backpack. Nope, don't need that either. So when you're doing, you'll just pick up all types of stuff. Supposedly it's for crafting later. Your main thing while you're out there, you need ammo, you need guns, and you need food, water, some type of health stuff. So we've got our health, we've got our stuff. We got to get rid of all these empty bottles somehow. We'll drop them out in the field. Oh, look at this. This is just awesome. It doesn't show you, right? It's covered up by my little average guy's gaming thing there. Sorry about that, but it says underneath here, it says all the stuff that you put into global inventory may be deleted during early access. Well, that sucks. All right, so how do we get out of here? E is your normal. Oh, you got to press the escape button. That's how you get out. E is your normal. Like for PUBG, F was everything. For this game, it's E. And we can't drive anything, which stinks. Alright, so we are going to our AR right now because I've got the most ammo for AR. So we're going to go ahead and check our map. So this is the map. This is the area where we're, what you get to play in. As you can see up here, we are over here at the Castle Rock Settlement. And oh, look, we're right here next to the supply drop. We're going to go ahead and hit that supply drop in a crashed helicopter. Yeah, that's where we're going. You will find that most of your robots are inside the city areas right there. So that's where you're going to run into your E version. Not many of them are running through the woods. However, what you will find is that that's where all your players tend to be. So we're going to go hit these two places. Let's go hit this. And I haven't figured out. Ooh, we got lucky. Scotty could have killed me. But Scotty wanted to go in the settlement, so he's not going to do that right now.
You've entered combat with another survivor. We can't protect you in the safe settlement until the timer runs out. You're killing it out there, soldier.
Okay.
Congratulations on the new level. We've allocated more space for your global stash.
Plus, I think he knows that if Scotty knows that had he shot me or hit me, I'm holding an AR and I've got armor and other stuff on, which he doesn't. Movement speed is pretty decent here. Most games I am usually right at 60 or better. I'm sorry, I'm not in super gaming mode or anything like this. I'm just playing this as an average person. And like I said, usually my setup is to play console majority of the time. I don't play a whole lot of PC games. But I thought I'd give this a try. I mean, shoot, it was free, so why not? But for what I've seen so far, especially as an early access game, it hasn't been too bad. It's been pretty decent. All right, so we need to go up. I bet you it's up this hill. Yep. So you can play third person or first person. Hit C, you go into first person. What I did find is that while playing third person, when you aim, that's all you get right there. You can't actually look down sights unless you're in first person view. So when we switch over to first person, you'll be able to see, ooh, I don't have my optics on. That's right, because I dropped one of those. I dropped one of my red dots into the global stash, which was the red dot that was probably on here. Alright, so we're going to hold E to open our supply drop. Ooh, we got a honey badger, got a silver bar. Alright, got a large backpack. Oh, I can't pick up the... So you see the helicopter site. You've got all of these cases here. Alright, so what you do is you come up on your supply case, hit your E button to search it. It'll drop something, 9mm rounds. We need those. Picked up some Desert Eagle 50 rounds, apparently. Ooh, a Desert Eagle, okay. I'm definitely going to have to get rid of some stuff. Some more 5.56, which is always welcomed here.
Attention all soldiers out there. A supply drop is incoming. We've transmitted the coordinates to your mapping device.
We've got a large backpack already. I don't need another one. MP5, I've already got one. Alright, looks like we are getting to that point of can't carry anything else, so I'm going to have to drop some stuff. Another MP5. got that. Do not need another one of those. 223. I expect this thing to just start disappearing here soon. Ooh, a G36. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take that G36. We are going to drop one of these AR-15s. Pick up this G36. Ooh, a scar. Oh, man. Okay. Now we're going to drop this other AR-15. Pick up this.
You've entered combat with another survivor. We can't protect you in the safe settlements until the timer runs out.
Alright, so apparently every time that I keep hitting this dang switching weapons, yep, so every time I switch weapons, it stops my recording. My bad. I forgot that I mapped that way, so I'm going to have to change that, apparently. But I did just hear some shooting. So we need to look for another player. He should be right down here somewhere. Yeah, there he is. I see him. See, he's making all that noise. These robots are coming at him. Ooh, dang! And see, that's what happens.
Combat with another survivor. We can't protect
that sucked.
Until the timer runs out.
I guess he knew I was going to hunt down his buddy. All right, so that was Xera Survival. It's, like I said, it's a PC game that is pre-release. It is a PvPvE game, which puts you up against players and robots that are smart, like AI from iRobot, I guess you want to say. Like I said, it is by Kiwi Interactive. It started off as one developer. Now he's upgraded to 4, but they're not full time, so you got to give them a little bit of time. But for what it is, for the very basics of just the game right now, It is pretty enjoyable. It's a lot of fun. You've got 2 days left. You got 2 days left on the free play. So if you see this tomorrow, you've got one day left. Go try it out. It's a lot of fun. They need a little bit more people on the servers. It's pretty interesting. It's a nice game. It's a good change of pace. Go ahead and take a chance on it. And I mean, it's free to play, and if you like it, it's $5. But you've only got like one more day to do that. After that, it goes back to the $15 to $19 price. But in the end, still, it's not that bad for a pre-release game that they're going to be making a lot of upgrades to. It does have a lot of potential, so try it out. Let's see what happens. And that's it. That's our gameplay. That's our review here. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun playing it. I spent a good 3 to 4 hours playing this game. So I'm not going to say I know everything about the game, but I played it enough to know that it was a fun game to play. So if you stayed around this long, go ahead, help us out. Do us a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button, so that way you can stay up to date on our newest content. Do us a favor, leave us a comment. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of, what you want to see less of. Just, tell us anything. We'd really appreciate it. And once again, we'll see you guys on the next go-round.